I know exactly how it is. We all get stuck in this trap. You are telling yourself, hey, I'm comfortable, so I must be happy. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. The longer we stay in our comfort zone, the less happy we tend to be. Everyday life becomes monotonous, gray in color, like the Heart District in Zurich. We stay in our misery because we fear that the discomfort outside of our daily grind will be greater than the discomfort we feel now, no matter how unfulfilled we currently are. The solution is adventure, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Anyone can do it. And in this video, I'm going to share my way of doing it. It's early Saturday morning, and they say that Hurricane Lucy... Hold on. Hurricane Hillary will be up here in Los Angeles later today, maybe tomorrow, and that we should stay home. But of course I'm going to drive down to San Diego to witness how it looks like when it moves up from Mexico.
Well, it's Sunday morning. The storm Hillary should be here, but there's not much I can see. It's raining, which is rare in the summer here. But other than that, it's pretty calm. There's no wind. And yeah, curious if it's gonna get worse.
More rain kicked in later, as you can see, but there was no wind, and that was it. Ciao zusammen, my name is Rene and I'm a Swiss in LA. I've always dreamed of making exciting videos about people and their passions, but I had no idea how to get started.
When my gut tells me to do something, but it scares me, I usually cannot get it out of my head. I then say to myself, Rene, do it now. It's like a toothache. If I have to go to the dentist, I'd rather do it tomorrow than in 2 weeks. I want it behind me, and having this courage will make me feel good about myself. So I bought a small beginner's camera and spent nights watching YouTube videos about filmmaking. Then I tried to implement what I had seen.
Many make one big mistake. When we set a big goal, fear and doubt are simply part of it. Like mustard on a bratwurst or a pineapple on a pizza. The important thing is that fear and uncertainty aren't barriers to adventure. You only need to risk as much as you feel comfortable doing. I started filming in my spare time, and I only changed direction when my documentary filmmaking picked up speed. I meet people all the time who have taken a chance on something that is important to them. They have had setbacks, but in the end, they have achieved their goal. It's amazing what's possible when you really want something.
I have great news. After the successful cinema tour last year, the Swiss television station SRF will broadcast my documentary film this fall. I am currently in the process of remastering the film for television. When I first received the technical requirements, I was a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. 6-7 pages full of directions. But the people at the station were super cool and helped me through the process, which was really nice. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. Take it as an inspiration that things are possible if you take a risk and go for it. Believe me, I still have no clue where my documentary journey will take me, but I'm on my way, and that alone makes me happy. Here's my tip. If you want to break out, you should do two things. First, you need to know exactly what you want. Define your goal as clearly as you can. The good thing is that you don't have to know how to get there. That solves number two. Second, take the first step that seemingly moves you in the right direction. See what happens. Then take another step. Voila, that's all the magic.
Finally, something very important. Take a look in the rear-view mirror once in a while. If you're always looking forward, the finish line can seem frustratingly far away. But when you look back, you see how far you've come. If you really want something, it's worth fighting for. We all have the unique opportunity to live our own dream, and that hasn't always been the case. That's it for today. Wow, look at this beautiful sunset. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Tschüss.